talking about, dude?
Don't eat it! I'm warning you! He'll kill us all!
Are you talking about your brother?
I need to grow bigger. I need mushrooms.
Oh, it's me, Mario!
Place again. I turned to the Vic. I felt like I just went blind for a
If
few
you deny him, he will follow you.
What the hell? I saw Grimace standing behind me. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
What's up, guys? It's Kevin. Hey, oh look, D9 Kill back with another video. I'm gonna hit it one day. I'm telling you, just one day. I'm not gonna even tell you guys. Just one day, I'm gonna hit it. It's been long, guys, but I'm back like I never left. Okay, guys, it's getting old, yeah. So today I'll be reacting to Horror Stories Animated. And yes, I know some of you are asking, what was that video I showed earlier on? Oh yeah, good news, guys. So please, guys, go subscribe to my second account. This is an account to what I do. You know, like you guys will know, if you guys want to know who I am off screen, then you go subscribe and watch this account. It's with me and my brothers in Christ. Okay, you get it. So reacting to Horror Stories Animated, how to it. Let's go. I'm out. Goodbye. Yeah. Woo.
I'm a changed man. 'Cause you mean that much to me. I don't wanna be done. I'm doing all that I can, and everybody hates Chris. They can't understand. Can we love? 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 Girl, I know what to do. This ain't over. This ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. Oh, it ain't over.
My friends Turner and Harry expecting a fun-filled day. It was Harry's birthday. We came to know that McDonald's was celebrating the birthday of one of their old mascots as well. So we decided it just made sense to hit up the place and try the new shake that was being served. I wonder if any of us are going to go missing after drinking a Grimace shake. Dude, knock it off. I hate TikTok. I replied as I unbuckled my seatbelt.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool how viral it got, right? Like no one's ever recorded it and not had it end with some kind of horrible result.
We went inside and were greeted by the smell of greasy foods and the chatter of customers. A few of them were drinking the new Grimace shake. Overall, it was the same atmosphere as most McDonald's. Just people going about their lives eating convenient food with the occasional really excited kid. I stepped up to the counter with the others. Fries and Grimace shake for me, please.
I'll have a McChicken and one Grimace shake.
Make it two, please. The young woman taking our orders was friendly and all smiles.
You all want Grimace shakes?
Yeah, is anything gonna happen to us after we drink it?
What?
Don't mind him, he's kidding. After waiting for 10 minutes, our food was given to us. We grabbed our trays and went to sit at a table nearby. Turner smirked as he held up his cup. Alright, boys, to the end of our lives.
Dude, you are way too into the Grimace meme.
I put the straw to my own lips and took a sip of the purple shake. It tasted pretty much the same way everyone mentioned. Vanilla with a hint of berry of some kind. Not bad in any sense of the word, but nothing to write home about. Turner and Harry also looked a little disappointed with the shake's taste.
Well, it was a McDonald's shake, guys. We weren't exactly getting gourmet ice cream.
Harry said as he took a few fries and stuffed them in his mouth. The rest of the meal was spent talking about a new game that Harry got for his birthday.
Let's go back to my place and play it tonight.
We got up to leave when the young woman from the counter approached us. She gave a piece of paper to Harry. Dude, look at that. You got lucky on your birthday. I joked while elbowing him in the arm.
Shut up.
Harry smiled while unfolding the paper, expecting to see a number or something. Instead, it was written in pen.
If you deny him, he will follow you.
What the hell? This is some dumb prank.
The woman walked away without waiting for a reply. And that's when I got goosebumps. Was the note just some kind of warning? I figured it probably was. I'm starting to get sick of this dumb trend. Let's go home, man. Time to kill some people in the virtual world.
You think by him she meant Grimace?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Grimace isn't even real. He was a character designed to sell food. We went back to the car. Getting into the driver's seat and buckling, I started checking the mirrors. But as I looked in the mirror, I saw a bulbous purple head sitting next to Harry in the back seats. It was Grimace. Grimace was sitting there staring through the mirror right at me. I whirled around suddenly, panicked at what I saw. But Harry was just sitting there by himself, giving me a strange look.
What? What are you looking at?
I turned back at the rearview mirror, but I didn't find Grimace. You good, bro? I looked at Turner and back at the rearview mirror, which showed Harry sitting by himself. Yeah, I'm fine. Thinking it was just my mind playing tricks on me, I pulled the car out of the parking lot. By the time we got to Harry's place, I didn't feel much like hanging out anymore, so I bid them a good night and drove home. Pulling into the driveway to my own apartment, I unbuckled and turned to open the door. To my horror, I saw Grimace standing right outside the window, just staring at me. I screamed and got out of the car from the passenger side door in a panic, but at the moment I came out of the car, Grimace had disappeared once again. I looked around the quiet neighborhood, but except for a few stray dogs, I saw no one on these empty streets. With trembling hands, I got inside my house, unlocking my front door. Maybe I should just take a shower to clear my mind. Turning on the hot water, I had expected it to help me snap back to my senses. Instead, I watched, horrified, as a stream of purple liquid shot from the faucet and all over my body. I jumped out of the shower and grabbed a towel and tried to wipe off the purple liquid, but I couldn't get it off. It was stuck on my body. Oh God, this can't be real! Suddenly, I felt sick, sicker than ever before. I leaned over the toilet and began to vomit. An endless stream of purple bile came out of my mouth. For several minutes, I gagged and vomited my entrails out. The more I tried convincing myself that this all isn't real, the worse my health got. When the vomit finally stopped, I collapsed on the floor feeling weak. I started dragging my weak body to my bed by crawling on the bathroom floor. I was almost out when I felt ticklish on my feet. I slowly turned my head and saw Grimace standing behind me.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
No! No! No!
Story 1, SCP-15.
I like going for a run after dinner every night. When I was in college, I was popular as the bravest boy in our gang. I've always been the risk-taker, adventurous type.
That's why
I
you
live in a
guys die.
small town, and after my parents' death, I inherited their house. I created an office space for myself. I'm a professional gamer, and I write for a few tech websites. I was completely satisfied with my life until this happened. It was a warm Monday night. After dwelling with huge work pressure, I was dying to go out for a jog. As soon as I finished my dinner, I changed into my running clothes and started on the road. The area where I live is close to an abandoned factory site with dusty roads leading to the woods. After running for 5 to 7 minutes, I reached in front of the abandoned factory and stopped.
Nothing.
I remembered my father telling me creepy stories about this factory. Many people in our town used to say this factory had a hidden space to run weird experiments. But one day, a fire broke out, and the entire place burned down. Since then, this plot has been an abandoned location. I watched the black, broken structure attentively. It still risks me to think some crazy people ran experiments here. I shrugged it off eventually and started to run again. I decided to make a round through the area surrounding this factory. This way, I will cover up a pretty big lap, and also going in a circle will help me find my way back home. I looked at my watch and saw it was 10:30 at night. The factory stood right in the middle of the ground.
Wait.
When I came closer
How
to
are
the
you still
entrance gate
outside
of the
at
factory,
10:30
I heard a
at
noise.
night?
At first,
Some of
I
you guys
failed
are
to spot it out,
organized.
but the more I got to the entrance, the louder the sound got. It was the scream of a woman. My heart stopped right at that second. Did I hear that correctly? But before I could contemplate on that thought, the scream took place again. I turned to the factory immediately. The broken windows and shattered glass signified it had been abandoned for a long time. After a lot of hesitation, I started to walk towards the entrance. The weed-covered ground made it difficult to walk. The sound of wind and crickets chirping nearby gave me serious horror movie vibes. As I stood in front of the main door of the factory, something at the back of my mind kept telling me that I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, you should be
I
gone.
pushed the half-broken door and tiptoed inside the building. A large empty hall stood in front of me. The floor was covered with dust and all kinds of dirt. At the end of the hall, I saw an iron stairway leading to the top floor, but the entire place seemed out of use. I was wondering if I should be going upstairs or not, just when I saw a thin ray of light coming from the floor under the staircase. All this time, I didn't notice it. I carefully walked to the area of the floor. I saw a square lid was placed on the floor. I could easily understand that this lid is nothing but a doorway to the basement area. Now, I've heard enough weird stories about the experiments that used to take place under this factory. I even heard about a secret lab residing under this property. I got down on my hands and knees and lifted the lid to peek inside. I wanted to know what was happening down there. What I saw terrified me for life. There were 6 to 7 people dressed weirdly. They were standing surrounding a cage, and inside the cage stood a gigantic evil creature. Its entire body was black, but its eyes were like lightning bolts. The lights I saw earlier were coming from its huge, bright eyes. The creature kept screaming in a squeaky voice, and the men tried to keep him contained in that cage. Suddenly, my phone rang and the creature looked right at me. I felt like I just went blind for a few seconds. A man said, "Don't look at the eyes! You must never look at the eyes of SCP-15.
Why are you showing us this?
I got up and started to run for my life. It took me some time to adjust my vision, but I didn't stop. When I reached home, I got inside and closed the door right behind me. Since that night, I started to experience some weird changes in myself. No matter how much I ate or worked out, I kept losing weight rapidly. My neighbor, Mrs. Sherman, got shocked seeing me one day. "Oh my God, Jeremy, are you suffering from a serious illness?" "No, I have no idea, Mrs. Sherman," I said in a feeble voice. I went to my family doctor and many other doctors as well, but no one was able to detect what was happening to me. One night, I was sitting in my kitchen having dinner. Suddenly, I saw a black shadow moving in my backyard. My stomach dropped in fear. The door leading to the backyard is right beside my kitchen area. The black shadow rushed towards the door and I saw the doorknob twisting on its own. I ran to hold the door to prevent whoever was trying to get inside. I almost slammed on the door, and as I looked to the window, a pair of floodlights flashed behind the glass window. It was the same creature I saw that night under the abandoned factory. I was standing face to face with this devil. The only obstacle between us was my wooden door. I knew the door was nothing to this giant. How could he have just followed me? I screamed for help, but there was no one to hear my cry. The dark, evil giant then banged hard on the door. I got pushed with a huge force and fell on the floor. The door broke down in front of my eyes. SCP-15 stood right in front of me. It opened its huge mouth. I saw sharp yellow teeth flashing inside its huge jaw. I screamed because I knew this is probably the last scream of my life, and then fainted on the ground. I woke up in a hospital bed 2 days after the incident. I was shocked to find myself alive. I asked the doctor if anyone found the creature that attacked me. She looked at me with mysterious eyes. "What do you think happened to you, Mr. Smith?" Convincingly, I said, "I was attacked! That devil attacked me! Didn't any of you see him? He has huge, bright eyes! God, his eyes!" The doctor said, "Calm down, Jeremy. You were found unconscious in your house. There were signs of a break-in at your back door. Your neighbor came to see you and thought you had been robbed and beaten. That's why they brought you here. Don't you remember any of that? My eyes stunned in fear. I looked at the window and said, That means he's still out there.
Have you ever heard of the legendary tale of the Super Mario Bros?
The iconic plumbers with their signature red and green attire that every kid marvels at when playing Nintendo.
Guys,
I'm
my
not
kid
sure
is
myself that this is indeed fact or fiction.
Oh, that's
but
why.
from my
That's
own
what got
judgment,
me.
I can't
Yeah.
rule out its legitimacy. I heard this story decades ago, and it was told from a friend of mine. We'll call the
friend of a
individual
friend of
involved Rick for anonymous purposes.
Again.
Rick was in his late teens, around the age of hitting full puberty, morphing from boy to man. He was 18 years old to be exact, but was still a kid at heart, because he would occasionally do sleepovers at his friends' places. Near the tail end of his high school days, he befriended this guy named
today's
Luigi.
pajama day, so that's why
It
I'm
was
wearing
rumored that
pajama.
Luigi had an older brother named Mario, and no one really knew the likes of him, as he was considered a closed-off weirdo who isolated himself often. Rick never really knew Mario, despite being close friends with Luigi. It was said through word of mouth that Luigi and Mario were both high school dropouts who fished to be plumbers early on since school wasn't their strong suit. The brothers would eventually move in together at a two-story house, occupied with Luigi taking top floor and Mario taking bottom. Whenever Rick kicked it at Luigi's place, there was never any talk or acknowledgement of Mario. Until one night, on one Friday evening, the pair decided to order an extra-large pizza to go along with their movie later that night. While Luigi sorted through his box of VHS tapes, Rick was in charge of purchasing the pizza.
Hello, this is Pizza Hut. How may I take your order?
Yeah, give me an extra large with every topping on the menu, man. Oh, except pineapple.
Alright, is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
And maybe just be generous with the toppings, especially the mushrooms. Thank you, dude. A few minutes later, Rick and Luigi settle on the living room couch while awaiting their pizza. Rick curiously asks Luigi, "Hey dude, how come your brother never leaves the basement? Like, does he ever go out?"
I thought I told you not to mention his name.
Sorry, dude, I couldn't help but ask. Did you want to invite him up here to join?
Stop asking about him. What's the matter with you?
The doorbell rings, and that's when the pizza guy arrives. Rick heads over to the foyer and pays the delivery man with a few dollar bills. The time was approximately 11 p.m. when the pair began to indulge in the extra-large mountain of cheesy goodness topped by the finest toppings. But from that point on, things took a sadistic turn for the worst. Luigi began to go on a verbal rampage as he spotted something extremely wrong with the pizza, saying,
Why the hell did you order mushrooms on the pizza? He can smell it from down there.
"What the hell are you talking What the hell are you talking about, dude?
Don't eat it. I'm warning you. He'll kill us all.
Are you talking about your brother, Mario?"
We have to take all the mushrooms off the pizza now before it's too late.
Okay. The pair began to frantically pluck every last bit of mushrooms off the pizza to set aside. It was known that no one, not even Luigi, had seen his own brother in over a year, despite living under the same roof. They apparently had a falling out over a similar situation where a past guest ordered pizza with mushrooms. Despite all that, Luigi made his way down the dark and creaky basement with his flashlight. The room was filled with complete darkness, with not even a light switch in sight.
Mario, where are you? It's me, Mario. Where are you? It smells like shit down here. And why the hell is there a damn well in the middle of the basement?
Luigi then flashes his light in a corner of the room and notices Mario standing face first against the wall while murmuring some kind of gibberish to himself.
I need to expand. I need to grow bigger. I need mushrooms.
Luigi then crouches with the bowl in his hand and sets it on the ground while nervously saying,
Long time no see, bro. I'm leaving the mushrooms here, okay, Mario?
It's me, Mario.
Without any hesitation, Luigi makes a run for it up the stairs and resumes his sleepover with Rick. The pair began to watch a movie while devouring their slices of pizza. Rick could tell Luigi was a little shaken up, but decided not to address the matter. Instead, he stuffed his face even further. A quarter way through the movie, Rick asks Luigi, "Hey dude, can I have the last slice?"
Sure, dude.
Wait, don't eat that.
Luigi catches himself mid-sentence as he spots a mushroom on the pizza slice.
But his warning was unfortunately late by a millisecond.
It's me, Mario. No! No!
Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up.
Prayers, nothing Jesus cannot do. Jesus answered prayers, nothing Jesus can. All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Good morning, class. My name is Mr. Shigwembe, your broken English teacher for the year. Oh, what's it? Bring Mr. Shigwembe. Mr. Shigwembe, you're always introducing yourself, Pela. Happen no ungaru voice me. Augi intercom. You. Death penal, COVID-19, TB 5, HIV 8, Lebolotzi 6 guy. No, go get tested, Misha. What if it's a new disease? Flavor?
Kamu no kana utuf na onyama na zo lala. Voix est poli. Oza chinois, oza japonais, ozo yema pe. En fait, fion, tuf na onyama. Kamu no kosa makelele. Eh, na wuti musala na Nicola.
Jets, think I fool yo.
Hey.